If you could only ride one bike, would you rather a 6 kilo climbing bike or an 8 kilo aero bike? If you kept up to date with the Tour de France this year, one of the main talking points was how the big names like Jonas and Tadej were opting for aero bikes instead of climbing bikes, even on the most mountainous of stages. And since then, there's been a bunch of headlines around how the Tour de France has killed the climbing bike. But in my opinion, as a normal cyclist, I actually disagree. Firstly, we have to understand why the pros opted for aero bikes at the Tour, of which there's two reasons. Firstly, the UCI legal weight limit for a bike in the pro peloton is 6.8 kilos, which nowadays is actually not that light. And so these modern top-end aero bikes can actually get quite close to that limit, meaning a climbing bike won't actually have any weight advantage because it can't go below that 6.8 kilos. And secondly, the pros average insane speeds. In this year's Tour de France, they averaged nearly 43 kilometers for the entire 21 stages, and at these speeds, aero plays a massive role. But for us normal cyclists who aren't governed by the UCI and only ride 43 kilometers per hour down steep hills, is the climbing bike dead? Absolutely not. Last weekend, I completed my biggest ride to date on this, the Specialized Athos, a UCI illegal 6.4 kilo bike. My experience was that it was seriously comfortable for the 8-hour ride. It feels reactive and nimble, and it makes you feel strong, how you can throw it about or power up a climb. And all of those things added up just meant that this bike was a lot of fun to ride. Yes, if you've got the budget, a light aero bike like the ones the pros ride at around the 7 kilo mark is going to be the best all-round bike. We're talking 5 figures here to get something that's going to be the best of both worlds. And so I would say for a lot of people out there, the climbing bike is very much still alive.